A broad risk-on session is underway, and the macro backdrop is worth understanding in detail. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your India market briefing for June 26. We cover the Nifty 50, Sensex, Bank Nifty, and the stocks dominating headlines today. Let us start with a snapshot of the Indian equity markets today. Starting with the Nifty 50, India's benchmark large-cap index. Nifty 50 is trading higher by plus 0.97% at 24,056 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that Wall Street is getting trampled by an RE sell-off. South Korean market plunges 10%, CNN. With Nifty 50 moving sideways today, the market is effectively waiting for a fresh catalyst. The $24,657 level above and $23,455 below are the levels to monitor for the next directional signal. The Sensex, tracking India's 30 largest blue-chip companies. Sensex edged higher plus 1.18% to 77,100 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that Wall Street is getting trampled by an RE sell-off. South Korean market plunges 10%, CNN. The Bank Nifty, India's banking sector barometer, is closely watched by traders as a leading indicator for the broader market. Bank Nifty is up plus 1.74%, trading at 58,177 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by oil nears pre-war levels, but a top economist warns lower prices could mean higher inflation, Business Insider. The near-term technical picture for Bank Nifty looks constructive. Watch the $60,504 level as the first meaningful resistance zone. A close above there on decent volume would be an encouraging sign for bulls. As always, this is analytical commentary, not financial advice. Now let us look at the stocks making headlines in India today. Infosys climbed plus 2.65% to 1,056.60 Indian rupees. The annual revenue guidance range is the single most important event. Any upgrade above the current midpoint is a catalyst for the entire IT sector. Cobalt AI platform deal wins are the differentiation story. Watch the large deal TCV and the revenue conversion timeline. TCS climbed plus 1.70% to 2,094.70 Indian rupees. North American BFSI IT spending is at an inflection point. Any signal of budget revival from US banks and insurance firms would drive a TCS earnings upgrade cycle. The AI Copilot and automation deal pipeline is the differentiation story for the current cycle. ICICI Bank climbed plus 2.64% to 1,373.60 Indian rupees. Fee income growth from digital transactions and credit card spends is compounding well above the loan book growth rate. The iMobile app engagement data is a leading indicator of cross-sell success. Any commentary on the unsecured loan book quality would be closely watched as consumer leverage in India builds. Now let us look at the macro backdrop for Indian markets. The rupee is strengthening against the dollar, trading at 94.39. A softer rupee compresses margins for import-heavy sectors like oil, consumer goods, and airlines, while IT exporters like TCS and Infosys benefit. Investor sentiment is being shaped by oil nears pre-war levels, but a top economist warns lower prices could mean higher inflation, Business Insider. Foreign institutional investor flows are the near-term swing factor. Any risk-off in global markets tends to amplify selling pressure on Indian indices given the high FII ownership in Nifty 50 constituents. The biggest mover in India today is Infosys. Infosys climbed plus 2.65% to 1,056.60 Indian rupees. Operating margin trajectory toward the 19 to 21% target is back on track. The risk is North America financial services softness. Any new large deal announcement, particularly in European manufacturing, would be a meaningful catalyst given the diversification it signals. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Independent market coverage, no subscription fees, no paywalls. If this analysis saved you time and helped you think more clearly about the market, please like the video. It costs you nothing and it directly funds more content like this. Subscribe for daily coverage across indices, stocks, commodities, forex, and crypto. Tell us in the comments, what are you watching most closely right now? That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is your India market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily coverage of Indian and global markets.